first of all, give Maryland credit. Championship teams make championship plays down the stretch, and I'm very disappointed in our effort in the first half. I think they had 8 offensive rebounds for the game, 7 in the first 8 minutes. I think they had 15 free throws for the game. 11 of them in the first half, and I think if they don't get the 2 at the end, only 2 in the second. Thought for us, I thought Rocket Watts played unbelievable defense. Colin, they hit 4 threes at the end, 12 points at the end. They scored 14 points in the last 3 minutes. They scored, 16 points in the first 30 or 14 points in the first
17.
Yeah, whatever it was. They deserved to win the game. We deserved to lose the game. Wings didn't rebound. Xavier looks on paper, he had a good game, but he those plays at the end, the blurs, the double screen on Rocket, probably played Xavier too much. He's got a lot going on, and he just played it to death because we had to. So I don't know. You probably got better questions than I got answers, but it's a shame too that I think we're down 23-10 on the boards in front of my team that stood for rebounding. It's embarrassing. It's even more embarrassing when you lose by 1, which means the second half you out-rebounded them by a ton. And I don't know, anybody wants to know why I get on Aaron Henry? Well, first half, not a rebound, second half, scores 5, gets 5. He just didn't play good enough. We didn't make some winning plays. I thought early we missed a lot of good shots. They were half down. But give Maryland all the credit. I love the way they did not take a lot of bad shots. And we had some guys taking threes that have no business taking threes. And it's okay when you're 10 up or 15 up. It's not okay when you're 2 up or 3 up. So, questions?
Tom, in that late run, Smith's 3 before Collins, barrage, how pivotal is that, and what happened on that play?
Well, we had a freshman in the corner that was supposed to stunt it, but Xavier was so tired then he just, didn't get out. And the next time he got out right. So I'd just say they made a good play. We had a blown coverage, that's all.
Coach, obviously you haven't seen the film, but do you think this film, with the atmosphere and the way the guys fought, could be some good tournament prep film?
I don't know. I would like to thank our fans. I thought they were phenomenal. I'd like to say I'm sorry to my championship team, because for us to go rebound like that is an insult to me and them. But I'm not thinking about the tournament. I'm thinking about trying to win another game, because we're finding ways to lose instead of finding ways to win. And I know some of the reason for that, but I don't know all the reason for that. And give Colin credit, man. I didn't think he forced shots all night, and hit some big ones down the stretch.
Tom, this team has struggled a little bit closing games out. A 14-0 run for Maryland, the last 3:08. I'm just curious to you, is it any one thing? Is it a mix of things? What do you think it is?
I think some of it's my fault. I'm playing Cassius and Xavier too many minutes. I think that some of it is those 2 guys got a lot of stuff on their plate, and maybe mentally we're struggling. But sometimes you need somebody else to step up, and the only guy that's stepping up, and he missed a couple of shots bad, but I'll take Rocket's energy and how hard he plays. He can miss some shots. I can live with that. At least he competed. I didn't think some guys competed like they needed to compete. So we're gonna have to, the other guy I thought didn't compete. I don't know how many minutes he played, but I should have played him more. Kyle Lawrence went in and got some big rebounds and did some things in traffic that he hasn't done since the Michigan game last year. So that was a positive, and hopefully we'll build on that.
Tom, how much of this is, we've talked about the Big Ten being something we've never seen before with, 11 teams maybe in the tournament. And is it difficult to adjust to that as players, that every single game, no matter what name is on the other team, no matter how big a lead is, every game seems like it ends like this?
Well, you know, I appreciate the excuse. But you're playing in front of every former alum that ever played here. That's what's wrong with the world right now. We don't play for enough people. We play for ourselves. We're selfish. And, you know, if you can't get fired up for that, with the crowd the way it was, with game day here, then there's something wrong with your ticker. And that performance in the first half, that was something wrong with our ticker, which the only guy that has to take blame for that is me. And I'll be more than happy to take it. But, no, that's not because there's a game every night. Example, Maryland has a game every night. You know, they're the only ones that have kind of sustained through it, but give them credit. They Mark did a hell of a job, and you know, he's got two very good players, but I don't think it's very good players that would beat you. I thought it was those other guys that guarded and checked and rebounded and did a lot of good things, you know. Everybody's got 5, 6, 7 rebounds. They're athletes. Mine got 1 and 2. So I'd like to take that. Well, appreciate the help, but no, I'm not going there. They got the same thing we got, except for some things we've been through. But it's we just can't lose a 7-point lead with 3 minutes left at home on blown assignments. That's not right.
Anything else, guys?